3, 2, 1, 0.
Son of a bitch! Hello, folks. It's the old odd one, Deej. We're here tonight. You know, we're here. We're here. Hello, Phil. Hello, 47 Yorktown. Hello, Richie Poole. Hello, Bird of Prey 5, Parrot Head, Mark Carell, 54 5 Access, LDG, Pflugerville. Yes, I'm just scrolling back. 47 Yorktown, Parrot. Yep, we're all in here tonight. We watched the movie last week, and then I got sick. I had to postpone until tonight, but we are here to talk about the toy. Yes, we are. And for those that watch the movie, or those that have watched the movie and want to come up and talk about it, there is the link to join the fun. Come on up. We are going to go over and watch it. And I didn't miss it, LTG. I was there. Sick, but I was there. And then I went to bed. Hello, Robert. So I didn't miss no watch party. You're getting old and senile there, LTG. I was there. Because you made us watch Star Trek first. But what can we say about this movie, The Toy? Oh, there's Professor Brainy Specs. Well, I'm leaving you for last because, well, Professor, you've been hollering that I'm late when I actually started the show early. Kroganite, too. And then you said that I'm taking after Bird. I'm not taking after Bird. Bird's taking after me. I'm older, remember? And as you can hear, I have my voice. Still a little rough and raggedy, but it's here. There's Pickles.
Yo, hey, how's it going, everybody? Voiceless Pickles here. Hey, Deej. Hi, chat.
You're still voiceless?
Yeah, it's coming back. Bleh. It's coming back. Oh, my God. I sound like I'm going through puberty. It's coming back slowly but surely. Yeah, second puberty. Tell me about it.
Or third or fourth. We don't know anymore.
You know, if they go any lower, I'll be tripping over them.
Just wait. You're going to have acne next.
Oh, God.
And no, Professor, you weren't last because I forgot to mention Kroganite. So actually, you were second last. And then anybody else that comes in afterwards, they're last. So stop whining. Damn it. Oh, The Toy. So what'd you think of the movie?
I liked it. It was an interesting movie. Very good.
A little dated from early 80s, but still funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I had the watch party for it last week. And it was one I haven't seen before, so I didn't know if I saw it yet or not. But yeah, no, I did not see that movie, and it was a good first time watch actually.
I remember it as a kid, so it was always like a classic to me because I always wanted a Wonder Wheel. I wanted to see if I could
Yeah.
ride the Wonder Wheel. But yeah,
I mean, I love Richard Pryor too, and all his movies, and I was like, I didn't know if I saw this one or not. Definitely a good watch.
yeah,
Jackie Gleason too.
It was a comical take on some racism because there was that in it, but it wasn't beating you over the head with it, and it was just a fun little ride. You know, you got Richard Pryor, Jack Brown, trying to be a writer, but you know he's not very good at it. Can't get a job. So his girlfriend tells him that he better get something, and so he goes and applies for the easiest job he think he can do as a cleaning woman. A cleaning woman.
Yeah.
And he applies as Jackie Brown. Where he goes,
The fact that he wore the skirt was hilarious.
yes,
Well, that was funny,
I actually do have a picture of Richard Pryor dressed up like a maid trying to serve Jackie Gleason. Old U.S. Bates.
That was right after the table fight, if I remember correctly. That was hilarious. Oh, and for you Spaceballs movies, Spaceball lovers out there, this movie actually had the Schwartz. That's right. The Schwartz was in this movie. Scott Schwartz as Eric Bates.
Or as they called him on the movie, Master Bates.
Master Bates.
Master Bates. That's Master. And then Bates. Not Master Bates. Master Bates. Come on, folks.
Yeah. There was no
Master.
masturbating in this movie, just Master Bates.
That's right. Though probably a few growing up after they got the DVDs and stuff and the videotapes did masturbate to that. U.S. Bates' wife, Fancy, strapped up, being jiggled around and vibrated. Yes, I went there, folks. I said it. Don't shame me. But yeah, the toy, Richard Pryor, Jackie Gleason. No, it was a fun little ride. He goes and applies. He tells Mr. Morehouse that it's that rough out there getting jobs, played by the great Ned Beatty. So you had actually two Superman alumni in this movie. Richard Pryor and Ned Beatty. Otis and... Oh, yeah. It was kind of a train wreck this week. I don't know what the hell to talk about on this one. You know, it's just funny. He goes from serving to where they wanted him fired, but he continued to work anyway. So he was cleaning in the toy section of the department store, where Eric Bates was sent to find some new toys with Morehouse and company while they watched Jack Brown playing on the Wonder Wheel, and where Wonder Wheel died. Poor Wonder Wheel. I hope they gave him a good burial. Whereas Eric decides to say he wants Jack Brown as his new toy. Ain't that something? He wants to buy a black man.
Yeah, that was the one part in this movie that reminded me. Oh, what was that movie called? What was the one with what was it? Eddie Murphy and Ray from Ghostbusters.
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd. What was that movie they were in? Richard.
Trading Places.
Trading Places, yes, Trading Places. And it kind of reminded me of Trading Places, where you had the high class white people trying to put one over on, like, it was Eddie Murphy, right? Like giving him a job. They didn't know why he was really giving him a job, and they were like playing him like a fiddle, or trying to at least. Same thing here when they were trying to buy him out and not making it look like slavery. They would just want to put money in his hand, and he's like, I'm not for any price. No, what? And they just keep putting money in his hand because they knew what they needed to do. The boss said they wanted him, so they're like, okay, we got to do this no matter what.
Not Roots, Bird. Not Roots. Jeez, come on, Bird. But yeah, with enough money, he was proved that anybody can be bought. Hell, I proved that with the right amount of money. I'll wear a damn outfit on stream. We've already proved that. But yes, they decide that he will become Master Bates' toy. That just sounds so wrong. Master Bates' toy. For 2 weeks. Actually, no, it was just a week. He only had to do it for 1 week. And that's where we got the scene when he was delivered inside of a box.
Yeah, that was...
They even
that was
packaged
funny.
him. They packaged him in a box. Popcorn, packing and all. And that was when Jackie Gleason had to go and explain to Fancy that if she saw a black man walking around the mansion, not to be afraid that Eric just bought him as a toy to get even with him.
Oh boy.
And of course, Jack Brown runs into Fancy. And we know where his eyes were wandering. Come on, back in 82, Teresa Genzel was a hottie.
Oh, yeah.
Still ain't half bad looking these days either, but that's besides the point.
Did you seriously crop that image in the most messed up way?
No,
You took out the best part of that image.
That's how I found it online. I'm sorry. That's the way it came. I was trying to find lots of pictures, and there just wasn't that many pictures of this movie out there. And no, I'm not in a maid outfit, 54. But for the right price, it could happen. For the right price.
And you know she wanted it.
Oh, yeah.
At least that's how she came off of. Like, she definitely wanted him.
Well, that and the other woman that worked in the mansion, the German gal. Well, what I asked this during the movie. I said, what is it with these movies that portray all these German women going after the black man? Because you had it in this movie. You had it in Blazing Saddles. Because Lily von Strumpf was German and she was after the sheriff. You know, it's just, I don't know. Mark Rowell's got some explaining to do why he's losing out all the women. But yeah, so who doesn't want a go-kart driving around their house? The look on Richard Pryor's face here looks like the look on every man's face when they first ride with their wife.
Yep.
Right there. Yeah, I went there, folks.
Wait a second. First rides with the wife? I think that's a permanent look, no matter how many times you drive with her.
Some crazy women drivers out there. Yeah, I went there, folks. You can yell at me later.
Me too, because it's the truth. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
We're not scoring points tonight.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Truth has to be known. We're the X-Files. The truth is out there.
Mark Rowell answered me. Here in Germany, they say big toys. Well, he is the toy. course, that ends up in a complete mess to where Jack Brown gets all his dinner destroyed. And then he gets dumped on by a bucket of oatmeal by Sir Master Bates, where he ends up, we get our first Black Spider-Man.
Yes.
Folks,
Yes.
The toy did it long before Marvel did it. So
Yep.
I have the proof here. We have Black Spider-Man.
Yep.
Richard Pryor was the first Black Spider-Man. Let's get over it, folks. I have the proof. Though, of course, Fancy wants to embarrass US by who's having a formal dinner party downstairs by taking him in dressed like that to show everyone what US bought his son. Boy, that's just even more topping. And of course, he gets a little pissed off and hauls them both out, which there's another great shot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can't crop those out.
Nope, can't crop them out. Of course, in the movie, they tried to say that he bought them for, but, the way they jiggled, they were real.
Oh, they're real. Oh, real.
Those are real, folks. I know this. I can spot a fake one. Those are real. Oh, boy. But at that point, Jack gets a little perturbed and decides he's going to leave. Yep, Sci-Fi Dog Lady is in the chat now, and she's like, oh, my God, the toy. Yes, we are reviewing the toy. We did it. We watched it over on LDG's Pixels channel last week. We're doing it tonight. So he decides he's going to leave. Of course, the kid, being an evil little kid that he is, sends him out the side door to where he has to see all the people and everything else dressed like Spider-Man. Of course, then the kid throws a fit because he leaves, and he's U.S. Bates sends poor old Mr. Morehouse over, all doped up on drugs, trying to sleep, over to win him back with a check of $10,000, which back in 82 was a lot of money.
Which is a lot of money. Oh, yeah.
A lot of money in 82.
Yep.
So they could pay off their house mortgage that they're about to lose. So he goes back. More shenanigans are involved. Even gets punched in the nuts with a robot boxing toy. Boy, Nigel's in the house. Never actually seen the toy, man. Wish we could have told you about this last week when we watched it.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jack Brown talks to the kid, Mr. Master Bates. We'll just call him Eric from now on. I don't know how many times we can get by saying Master Bates on before somebody will take it shenaniganly. And decides to make a newspaper. Going to teach the kid about newspapering. And they're out discussing it, and they decide to go fishing. And of course, Eric tells Jack that there's piranha in the water. And Jack doesn't believe him because he's lied so many times. So Jack actually goes and wanders out into the water where the water starts to bubble. And of course, Jack can run on water then and runs out with all these little holes all over his clothing where the piranha attacked him. So
that was a good one.
I'm not sure what kind of fishing you do out in that water. If it's nothing but piranha, all you're going to catch is a piranha. But hey. So they go back and they tell Fancy in the U.S. that they're going to do this little paper, but they just want to practice interview. Nothing on record. Oh, no, not on record. No, but it does get on record And I can't show the picture because the only picture I found would get me in trouble. And that would be of the painting revealed of Fancy behind US's desk. Because the clothing dropped down and she's nude. And that's the only picture I could find. And I can't put that up on here because we would be in trouble.
Okay, for future Let's Watches, if I'm going to do the watch, I can get you any screenshot you want just for future reference there.
That's true. But, I wasn't.
Next time, I know you didn't think of it, but
I've been down for a few days, so.
Or you could have given me the picture and I could have put little nipple covers on it.
Put little propellers.
Little. Oh yeah. Bunny tails or propellers or.
Sci-Fi Dog Lady says, I felt so betrayed when I saw the Piranhas movie. I learned that they didn't just leave small holes in your jeans. No, because small holes in the jeans would have been stylish in the 80s. But no, they eat more than just the holes in your jeans.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, they put out all the details of U.S. Bates. All the dirty secrets. Which just gets them in trouble. Gets them in trouble. And it gets old Jack a job at U.S. Bates's newspaper to bribe him from stop doing all this again, which, he would have been hired for a month or two and then he would have got canned for some other reason. But in the meanwhile, Angela, Jack Brown's girlfriend, shows up at the mansion because, well, apparently the little reception they're doing for the senator happens to involve a member of the Cluxers, the Kooky Cluxers. The Kooky Cluxers. One of the grands paws of it. We got to be careful here on YouTube how we say these things.
Yeah.
So grandpa's there for the Kookies. They're trying to get him set up for a photo op so U.S. Bates could get himself out of a little IRS trouble. Mm-hmm. And Jack gets Angela to leave because they've got their own plans. Him and Eric decide they're going to get on the little mini bike and go-kart and cause all kinds of mayhem and destruction at this big outdoor get-together. Ripping the tablecloths out, all the food. Even little Eric Bates even rips the dress off of one of the women. We know that wasn't by accident. It was a good little shot there too.
Yeah, it was totally they totally just definitely planned.
Funny. It was really funny because then Jackie Gleason's character U.S. Bates gets in the golf cart to try to chase him. That damn golf cart would have never kept up with that go-kart or mini bike.
Yeah, that thing did haul butt too.
Yeah, that thing was souped up. Needless to say, because a regular golf cart would never have kept up with it. But yeah, that whole movie was funny.
To be honest, I'm surprised it survived going down the stairs the way it did.
Well, that's
when he first rode it down the stairs. That was nuts.
But then again, I've taken 10 speeds down steps, so.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I used to be a crazy person back in the day. It's probably why my body's so abused these days. But yeah, all that. And finally, U.S. Bates gets taught a lesson. It's kid wants just more attention from him. And he found more of a father figure in Jack. And the movie ends up to where the kid's going to get 2 weeks. 1 week with Jack and 1 week with US. It's just, you got to watch the movie, folks. It's better than being described to. It's 1982. It's Jackie Gleason. It's all that, folks. You got to go watch it. And, of course, Parrot had sending me nude photos of Teresa Genzel. Yeah, thanks, Parrot. I'm not showing it. I cannot show it.
What, he wants to see the photo?
No, he sent me the photo of her naked, and yeah, from another movie. Actual
From
live
another movie.
Yeah, actual live shot of her. I can't show that one on here. But yeah. So what was some of your favorite parts? I know it's been like 5 days, but
I mean, there was some. I mean, the comic style of Richard Pryor is classic. It's not your everyday style, and the way he goes, the turns he takes with the comedy is just I love it because I just don't see it coming, and that's the one thing that when we watched this, I just didn't see where he was going with it. Some of the funny parts I remember is when they were trying to break into the freaking, they're trying to break into the newsletter, and he's here with the crowbar, and the kid's got the key.
Yep.
It's like she's shaking. That was great. I did enjoy the when they were taking the scooter around the house, down the stairs, and almost that was great. I mean, they basically drove that thing around the entire house there, and everybody's like, "Oh, yeah, did you just yell at the kid? Like, really? He just drove the car through the house, down the stairs, and almost killed somebody." When he was trying to talk to his what was it in the beginning, right? So they're all doing this aerobic class, and he goes in to talk to the person. What was he doing? Suing him or trying not to get sued or something like that?
No, it was his best friend that worked for the bank and was repossessing his house.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Don't repossess my house. Yeah. And then everybody's like, even the instructor is like telling him to leave, and they're all like, leave, go. While he's trying to talk to the guy, he's like, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Get a job.
I'm in my spot.
Get a job. Get a job. Get a job. Get out. Get a job. You know, Teresa Genzel was born in 1957. And this is what she looks like today.
Wow.
Holding up pretty good, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
She just did a Christmas thing last year.
Every shot she was in was beautiful.
She's still making movies.
Yep. Especially the one that she wasn't even in.
Mm-hmm.
The photo.
Well, there is a photo I can do prior to that. It's well, this is the shot right before what Parrot sent me. She's laying in the bed. Now what Parrot sent me is her popping up with ripping her shirt off. So yeah, you can get a little imagination there. Hello, Ambassadorial. Yep. That's what you can almost visualize there.
What was the one where if he was in the Spider-Man costume and somehow he gets put into the other room with the other lady and she's like, I want you. And then he runs out like, well, force yourself on me. How dare you?
That was right after he took a bath with Eric Bates with their clothing on. So she had to dry his clothing. So the Spider-Man outfit was the only thing that he would fit him. And she was all over him until the door opened up and Eric Bates was standing there. And that's when she changed her mind. She's like, stop pushing yourself on me. Yeah, it was another one of those behind closed doors. She was after him. Out in the open, she acted like she wanted nothing to do with him. But yeah. And that lady... Who the hell was she? I gotta remember her name. Karen Leslie Little. And she was only in 3 movies, and that was her last one as the Fraulein. So that woman didn't act much. That's the governess. I don't know. Not too much more to talk about with this movie. People just got to go watch it. You got to go watch these old classics, folks. These little lesser known ones by some of these greats.
Definitely a must watch. Yeah, definitely a must watch.
You've got Ned Beatty, Jackie Gleason, and Richard Pryor. Where else can you go wrong? I have made up my mind what I'm doing for the next 2 weeks.
What's that?
Well, I'm going to squeeze 3 movies in to the next 2 weeks.
Oh, man.
It's that holiday season. So I've
watch party galore.
I've got to cover a couple of Christmas movies.
Wait, let me guess. Ernest Saves Christmas.
No, I'm not going to do Ernest Saves Christmas. I'm actually going to do some good Christmas movies.
All right, hold up. Christmas Story.
That is next week's.
Sweet.
Hello, Positive Candor. Hello, Tiki Otisberg. Yes, Otisberg. I am going to do Christmas.
Please tell me.
Week.
Scrooged. Please tell me Scrooged.
I'm going to do. Hold on, just wait, because I'm going to do the Let's Talk next week of A Christmas Story in the Pink Bunny outfit.
Awesome.
I will be playing the adult version of Ralphie.
What?
The following week, which is the week of Christmas, is when I'm doing a double episode of Let's Talk. The first one will be National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, good one. Good one.
And, of course, then I can dress up like Cousin Eddie in the robe and the hat.
Please be Scrooged. Please be
The
Scrooged.
second one will be Scrooged.
Yes! Awesome. Hell yeah.
I figured we needed a Chevy Chase and a Bill Murray night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not to mention... what's his name? Oh, crap. The one with the funny voice. What's his name? Give me a second. It's coming to me. Bobcat.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh, yeah. And David Johansen.
So, yes, that is the schedule for the next 2 weeks. 3 Christmas movies, 2 weeks.
All right, so you heard it here, folks.
And with Scrooge, I can still get away with saying bah humbug.
That means I'm going to have to put quite a few watch parties up.
We don't have to, but if you want to, then we can all watch the movies over on the Pixelate channel. And
absolutely. I believe that's quite helpful for everyone. Absolutely.
And we can refresh people's memories of the movies and give our fresh commentary as the movie goes and make fun of certain aspects, especially with a certain person in Scrooge that goes and gets himself froze sitting outside, which everybody that has a keen eye would recognize that guy from Miri in TOS episode of Star Trek.
Was that Michael Pollard?
Yep. Robert Rose, I'm leaving Die Hard to the real Christmas fans to do.
Yeah. Which I believe Ambassadorial Wing's doing that this week.
Could be. Because everybody knows Die Hard and Lethal Weapon are both Christmas movies. If it's got Christmas songs in the soundtrack, in my book, it's a Christmas movie. End of story. We don't care what other people like Anti-Trekker says. They are Christmas movies. They take place during Christmas. So technically, they are a Christmas movie.
Yep.
Just like if a movie takes place during Easter, then it's an Easter movie, damn it. But I wanted to do a Christmas story by itself next week because I'm going to also kind of touch on the sequels to the movies. Because there were 2 other movies besides the Christmas Story that involved those characters. Not going to do any hard review of them, but we'll touch on it a little. So that's the toy this week. Anybody else got anything they want to get off their chest this week before? Because it's kind of turned into a little rant session after we talk about the Let's Talk.
Oh, there's Ambassadorial Wing.
Hey, he's in the chat. Going to do Die Hard.
All in all, I'd give this a movie. Are we doing grades, by the way? We don't do grades here, do we?
No, we give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, or we can give it what we feel. I think it's a good movie. It's one you should watch.
Definitely thumbs up. If I were to put a number behind it, I give it a strong 7.9. 9.
Oh.
9.
Uh-oh.
Absolutely must watch.
Bird of Prey is doing National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation for Cinema Saturdays.
There you go. Okay.
So he's got the Christmas Vacation watch party covered.
Chris, sweet. One less I got to do. Is that before your date?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's this weekend. He's doing National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So that fits in fine because
Awesome.
then my Let's Talk is on Tuesday next week. So that fits in perfectly fine. He is doing Die Hard on the 19th. And he's doing Gremlins on the day after Christmas. So there you heard it here, folks. First, folks. Maybe. I don't know. He's might have talked about it, but that's Cinema Saturdays lineup for the next 3 weeks over in the Bird of Prey 5 channel.
Sweet. And stay tuned to Pixelate, guys. I will be doing a Christmas story, and my personal favorite, Scrooge. Oh God, that's my favorite. Next to Ernest Saves Christmas, that's like one of my favorite, if not the favorite Christmas movies, hands down. Love it.
In Germany, on Christmas, they normally show Die Hard, and then the rest of them up till New Year's. So see, it's on Easter though. They normally get Star Wars. I think you meant Easter. You know, I was actually trying to find a copy of the old original Star Wars Christmas special holiday episode. I was going to do that originally.
Oh yeah,
that would have been a roast fest. But then, yeah, didn't do it.
I heard that wasn't that too good.
Oh no, it was horrible. It was absolute garbage. But it's still better than The Last Jedi. And it's still better than a lot of the other ones. Rise of Skywalker. It was definitely better than Rise of Skywalker. I will take watching a bunch of kids running around with some Ewoks over watching The Rise of Skywalker again.
And I'd take all that over Dragon Ball Evolution.
Uh-oh, Bird's trying to start something here. Aren't the bad
Aren't
guys
they Germans?
hard Germans? Well, they definitely weren't Germans in the Lethal Weapon movies because, you know.
Well, actually, they were magicians. I don't know how the hell that ambulance got into that building.
It was magic. You're right. They're magicians.
Few people might know what I'm talking about.
You should do a special watch party for Ernest Saves Christmas and do your own Let's Talk About It.
Possible.
No, Bird of Prey. The holiday special is not worse than Star Trek Discovery. You just need something to help you relax. Kind of like the eggnog I found today. They're actually making Fireball flavored eggnog now. It's got one hell of a spicy kick to it. But yeah, short Let's Talk episode this week. You just can't really talk about the toy. You have to watch it. And you're muting and unmuting. Click, 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 click.
Right.
Oh, there you are.
Maybe slight choking. No, I'm good. It's these damn halls. I'm being not forced, but yeah. Well, I guess the sickness is forcing me. I've been sucking on halls for the past couple days. Sometimes they go down the wrong tube.
Forced to suck.
I don't know what else I could do.
Forced to suck.
What?
Okay.
Hey. Eucalyptus. Sucking on eucalyptus.
Tiki is pointing out the holiday special and 2 Ewok TV movies from the 80s are canon, folks.
Nub.
Nub. Nub nub. Yep, that's all I can say. In Ewok is nub nub.
Nub nub.
Anyway, folks, this has been the Let's Talk episode this week. I shall return tomorrow with the regular scheduled rant video stream where we'll rant about this and that, and I may have to declare war on someone.
Uh-oh. Not me, though. We're cool, right?
No,
we're cool.
No, not you. There's just somebody
All
going
right.
around causing a hell of a lot of trouble lately that I may have to declare war on.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, me too, I think. Maybe. Don't know. We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk. And, yeah. The Revenge of the Bunny. Anyway, folks, thanks for coming by. I know it was a crappy stream tonight. Luckily, Pixel saved it for me.
And
Somebody had
putting
to.
a quick link in the chat, guys. where you can find me next. We got the chaos list tonight.
Oh,
Should
and
be fun.
Apparently, a week from Sunday, I will be back on Name That Tune to try to redeem myself after me getting my brain fried in the last round and losing it. But and
Name That Tune.
Yep, Name That Tune. And an update: the Santa Claus suit will be here tomorrow. So just wait for a live stream with Santa Claus. That's coming up too soon. Hello, Dandelion Fluff. Yeah, come in right at the end. I'm sorry.
Hey.
That's the beauty about these Let's Talk streams. I don't have to go super long on these.
Right.
They're not you.
You did a good job.
Either. And 54, no, I'm not a flaming furry, so stop putting that hashtag out. Because the next outfit you see me in will be the Santa Claus suit. So that has nothing to do with no. And tonight I'm wearing my whatever.
And scroll down, guys, and make sure that YouTube didn't debell you. Make sure you got that bell done.
That's right. It kind of helps out things.
Yeah, it does.
Because in a couple of weeks, I'm going to lose a bunch of time.
Well, I found out only 50% of my people actually have the bell rung.
Because
I was like, what?
It's almost my 8th anniversary.
8th?
Yep.
Deej is 8. Wow. Awesome.
8 years on YouTube. Coming up here in 2 weeks.
You know what that means?
Yeah,
72-hour stream.
No, that's when I hit the 1,000 subs.
Then we're 72-hour stream.
47 Yorktown. I can't promise that. There was a movie I should have reviewed with the Santa Claus suit. Bad Santa. I could just imagine you playing that one scene of the bartender riding him in the car. Anyway, that might be for next year, folks. Do a little Bad Santa next year. But this has been the Deej with the Pixels, Pixelate.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, man.
Remember to check out Pixelate and the Pixels channels. He does your computer needs and helps you where you can. And he does the watch party streams where you can even watch that disgusting STD.
The Death of Trek every Thursday.
Yep. So you got another episode of the Death of Trek coming up this Thursday. Whereas if things work out, it'll be a double feature and we may have another movie. I don't know. I don't know when he's going to do his Ernest Saves Christmas.
Keep posted. Twitter at LDG Pixels.
That's right. If you got the Twitter, follow us and you get the information. Anyway, this is the old Deej. I'm out of here for the night.
Take care, everybody.
Have fun all.